Are you looking for a treat that's keto-friendly, low carb, low sugar, and can still satisfy your sweet tooth? Look no further than right here. That's right, today we're gonna be making a delicious treat that we like to call the coconut almond chocolate truffle. Sound like a mouthful? Wait till you taste it. I can't wait to get this one started. It's all coming up on Eat, Trace, Love. Hi, I'm Tracy, and thanks for checking out Eat, Trace, Love, where we feature dishes and recipes that are keto-friendly and that will help you expand your menu while sticking to your lifestyle. We share new recipes every week, so consider subscribing if you like what you see. So one of our go-to treats in my household is this super simple yet super delicious dessert. It's coconutty, it's chocolatey, and it has a nice almond surprise in the middle. Total prep time to make these are about 20 minutes, and total freezer time should be less than 5 minutes. Let's run down the ingredients that we'll need to get started. 1 cup of almond flour, 4 tablespoons of chopped almonds. I like to use unsalted, dry toasted sliver almonds, since it's easier to chop these. Half a bar of semi-softened cream cheese, 4 tablespoons of unsweetened shredded coconut, which I chop up a little finer than how it came in the package. Half a cup of dark chocolate. I'm using Simply Light chocolate that I picked up at Trader Joe's, which is sugar-free. 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, 20 whole almonds. I prefer the salted almonds, but you can use unsalted if you prefer. 2 tablespoons of sugar substitute, and I use Swerve. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. We'll also need some mixing bowls, a board and a baking pan, and some parchment paper. Make sure that the pan you're using will fit inside your freezer and you have space for it, since we'll need our balls to hang out there for a bit. Okay, now that we have all our ingredients, let's get the chocolate ball rolling. First, grab a bowl and let's put in our cream cheese and almond flour. Then we'll add our shredded coconut and our sugar substitute, which in my case is Swerve. Now let's throw in our vanilla extract and almond extract. And finally, let's toss in our salt. We'll give this a good smushing and mixing together. You can start out with a spoon, but I'm speaking from experience when I say that the best way to tackle this is to just get in there and use your hands. I graze the edges and press down into the center until I feel that the ingredients have mixed together thoroughly. Once it starts feeling like we can mold and shape our dough, we'll break it up and divide this into 20 balls. Now we take 1 almond and place it in the middle and close it up and roll it into a ball. Make sure that the almond is fully enveloped inside the center, so it'll be a nice surprise in the middle. We'll place these onto the baking pan, which has been lined with parchment paper. Okay, now that we've made all of our balls, we'll stick this into the freezer for about 5 minutes to give our balls a chance to harden a little. While our balls are in the freezer, let's work on our truffle shell. Now let's grab our chocolate and coconut oil. We'll need to heat this up in a microwave to melt it a little. Let's take our chocolate and chop this up. The smaller the pieces, the easier it will be for the chocolate to melt. I'll cut up each rectangle into smaller rectangles and toss them into a bowl. Okay, now we'll add the 2 teaspoons of coconut oil into the chocolate. Pop the bowl into the microwave at 30 seconds at half power. We can see that the chocolate is sort of melting. Let's give it a few stirs and pop it back into the microwave for another 30 seconds at half power. Now it's looking pretty good. Let's give it a couple stirs and set it down for dipping. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes and our balls are ready to come out of the freezer. Let's get our shredded coconut and chopped almonds ready to go into a bowl. Depending on how much coconut and almond you want on each truffle, you may need to add more. Put them together and mix it up well. We'll now take our balls and using a spoon, we'll dip them into our chocolate sauce, rolling them around to get entirely covered by chocolate. Now we'll spoon them out and place the balls into our coconut and almond dip. Let our balls roll around and pick up the delicious and crunchy nuts. We'll put our nut-covered chocolate balls back into the tray. Now that we've got all of them coated, let's stick these back into the freezer for about 5 more minutes until they're ready to be served. Some things you can do to pass the final 5 minutes before you can finally dig into these delicious truffles are watch the clock, do a quick 5-minute ab workout, catch a 5-minute cat nap, or you can watch another episode of Eat, Trace, Love to be inspired for your next recipe challenge. Okay, the moment we've been drooling for. Time to dive into these things. It's as delicious as it looks. A nice nutty shell with a soft middle and an almond surprise in the center. I look forward to these after a long day and sometimes even first thing in the morning. These keep very well in the fridge so you can have them at any part of the day. So good. I hope you enjoyed making these coconut almond chocolate truffles with me. If you did and you're ready to get your hands chocolatey, leave me a comment and let me know how they turned out for you. Thanks for watching and we'll see you soon on Eat, Trace, Love.